Hi everyone, my name is Franbel Omilari. Welcome to our channel OCHAREO. Today we're going to talk about the odun eyioco, the loss of the pain that happened in this odun. This set ma ferefun, eshu, elegua, yemaya, ochun, obatala, olofi, osain, odudua, ayaguna, and also in this odun, aye were born. This is the reason that the person, if you have this odun, you are supposed to receive aye. Aye is the richer that helps us with the economy in our life. Ochareo, adache, chenife chokun, chenife maru, chenife la ocha. In the land of Odara, be Ocha, all the Omo Oricha were living there. But most of them were childs of Yemaya and Ochun. But our Ocha, Ekumoda, he was taking care of the pain because Chango and Obatala gave it to him ordered by Olofi. What happened that one day they had a ceremony and he was looking for the pain and he didn't found them in any single place. So he started to pray to Obatala and Chango to ask them for help. But they didn't come. So he decided to do an ebo and also feed elegua with the eyioco. And when he was feeding elegua, he started to sing to elegua. Baba elegua de masanquio, a bukenke, a la bukenke, Baba elegua de masanquio. So elegua, he felt so happy with him for his attitude. But at the same time, Ayanaku showed up in that land and they start to be so happy because he didn't come to the land for a long time ago. So they start to talk with them and he told them everything that happened at that moment and he offered himself to go with elegua to the forest to throw away the ebo. But when they got there, Ayanaku saw a fruit that it was strange for him because he had never seen a fruit like that. So he decided that with one of his friends to break this fruit. And he got surprised when he saw that the pain coming out from this. So he spoke with Elegua and he told him, okay, we're going back to the village and we're going to give our ocha ekumoda the pain. But in the way back, they saw yemaya and ochun and they said, you know what, we took the pain because we have a lot of child in this land and you don't use our pain. So we want that our pain be included in the ceremonies. So they all of them together went to the village. But when they got there, Obatala was already there with our ocha ekumoda. As soon as Obatala saw Ochun and Yemaya, he knew what happened. So he told them, we're going to include your pains in the ceremonies that we want to do. But all of them, before the ceremony, has to be consecrated by our ocha ekun oda. This is the reason that we see that in different houses, the they work with babalawos before our ceremonies. They consecrate the paint. That this is something that is in this odum. And for this reason, we are supposed to take care of the paint and every single item that we have. We're going to do a ceremony because anyone could take them and put in a wrong place. And when we're going to do a ceremony, we don't know where is it. So this is a great advice for all of us when we're going to consecrate anyone in our religion. This Odun talk about the hyperactive imagination of the child. And he was so innocent too. But because of that, all the Richard fell in love with him. Chango, Ochun, elegua, all of them loved the child because he always was so happy and have a lot of imagination. But they told his parents that don't allow him to go to the forest. But when he escaped from his parents and he went to the forest and he saw a big tree and he started to beat this tree to take it down because he wanted to take it down this tree. And the king of the forest that was Osai, he got upset with his attitude. So through his magic, he grabbed the attention of the child and he tried to guide him. But at that moment, elegua, he was watching all of that and he knew that the child was in the danger situation. So he told the eyioco, go to the other side of the tree and with your head beat that tree until I told you to stop. So when the eyioco started to do that, elegua told Osai, look, it wasn't the child, it's the eyioco that he's beating the tree. So automatically, Osai released the child and took the eyioco. In this way, was that elegua saved the child from the hands of the witchcraft of Osai. So this patakin gives us an advice that when we have Osai, we have Orum. For example, we have the path or sarabanda or something like that, we need to lock the door because when the child, any child, all of them have different imagination, also they are curious for something that they don't know, they could be possessed for these deities and we could have a problem with them. So if we have this odum, we are supposed to give our children the elekes, the hand of orula, for example, to protect them, because this odum is telling us that all the riches want to protect our children. We have here the different ways that we can use in this odum, like the itamorian. The itamorian is a great plant that even we can plant in our house for economic evolution. This herb is so good to use in any odum, but it belongs to this odum. The harahara and paraíso is to clean our house. We can make a broom and also prepare bath to keep away any bad spirits. The prodigiosa, we can use the prodigiosa. It leaves, for example, for rogation, when we need to refresh our head. If we go to the cemetery or to the hospital, we can take one leaf of prodigiosa and put on top of our head. Also, the yagruma, it's good to make a broom, like a broom and you hanging behind the door. Because in this odum, It's the odum that Iku always is around the house to see if he can take any person in the house. This is the reason that we protect our house with paraíso, the harahara and the aguma. May a broom with the three of them and hanging behind you to keep away Iku and all the bad spirits. Thank you, all of you, to join us. Leave your comment below, a like, subscribe to this channel to receive notification about new videos, interview, and live stream. Health, faith, and prosperity. Ya tú sabes. Oh.